What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the wrestler nerd himself, Trey Watson here, back with another review video, or another video. And don't forget, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe. You will not be disappointed. I'm telling you that much. Like the video, comment down below. Make sure you do all that and enjoy this video. So now, let's get right down to business. Now, I couldn't think of a better way than to start a nice video off and talking about WWE Tag Division. A division that back in the day used to mean something. I remember back in the day, tag wrestling was just like a main event type match. Back in the Attitude Era, the tag team matches were always show stealer type matches with the Dudleys versus the Hardys, or the Hardys versus Edge and Christian versus the Dudleys. Tag team wrestling has always been a big, major piece of the pie in professional wrestling, and I believe it's probably another drawing card for either a pay-per-view, a house show, or anything else. I always feel like I've always liked the tag wrestling. I feel like it's a very important part of a company's being to make sure that their tag team division is very strong. But now you get 2012, and tag team wrestling ceases to exist now in WWE. You know, you got the tag team with potential, like the Usos. A tag team I'm definitely loving right now, Titus O'Neil and Darren Young, could be definitely a tag team threat in the tag division. You got tag teams like, even though I don't like the fact that they paired Dolph Ziggler with Jack Swagger, you got Ziggler and Swagger. You got Kofi and Truth. You got Primo Epico. You got Costa, Primo Epico, Kofi and Truth, Usos, Darren Young and Titus O'Neil, R-Truth and Kofi Kingston, and Primo Epico. You got basically 5 tag teams, basically, that you could definitely do something with and revolve that tag division around those 5 guys, like you did back in the day with the Hardy Boys. You took the Hardy Boys, you revolved the tag division around Hardy, Dudley, Edge, Christian. You revolve your tag team division around those guys, and I feel they can do the same thing with Truth, Kingston, Primo Epico, Usos, Darren Young, and Titus O'Neil. I feel that they can do that. The WWE has the ability to do that, but WWE is just too damn lazy to do it. Now, speaking of those 4 tag teams, those are 4 good tag teams, in my opinion, right there. That you could definitely take those tag belts and revolve those belts around those guys. Now, I know over the limit we get a tag match with Kofi, Truth versus Swagger and Dolph. I know we did that. There's some type of form of rebirth in the tag division. There's some type of form of the tag division coming back alive in WWE, because it really has been stale and it's really been buried. You know, the tag team championship went for months without being defended on pay-per-view. At WrestleMania, we didn't get a tag team match at WrestleMania. You know, it was really a shame to see the tag team belt on the show, and it's really a shame to see how the tag team belts have become props, basically. Primo Epico reign, I can't even remember any of the good matches they had, because most of the matches they had was on Raw, and they were jobbing out to Big Show and Khali and stuff like that. But that's the only thing I can remember those guys ever doing as tag champs, which is really a shame. Did Primo Epico ever defend their tag team belts on pay-per-view? No. Not as far as I can remember. If any of you remember, please comment down below. But when is the last time the tag team championship have been defended on pay-per-view? Let's see. Night of Champions 2011, with a Miz, R-Truth faced Kofi Kingston and Aaron Bourne. That was the last time the tag team championship was defended on pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen, which is really a shame. WWE could take those 5 good tag teams and really revolve that division around those guys and make up more tag teams as we go. You can have a tag team with Drew McIntyre. You can have a tag team with Drew McIntyre and William Regal. I know William Regal is getting a little old, but still. Drew McIntyre can use the rub from William Regal, I know that much. You could build a tag team with you could make a tag team with hell. with Mason Ryan and Alex Riley, which WWE said they were going with those two guys, but after that, I don't know what happened to Alex Riley and the Mason Ryan tag team. Hell, you could bring up NXT, Percy Watson, and team him with Santino Marella. And that's a tag team I would really like to see, Percy Watson and Santino. That'd be an entertaining tag team. I mean, there's so many things that WWE can do with guys that they're not using right now. And take those guys and field them into the tag team division until they find something to do with those guys. There's a lot of things that WWE could be doing right now with their tag division, but they're refusing to do it because it's a lack of build, it's a lack of being lazy. WWE's not willing to do that and take the time out to slowly progress and build their tag team division back up. But it seems like WWE is beginning to at least try to put the tag team division back on the map because it's desperately needed to get put back on the map, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I love tag team wrestling. I always feel like tag team wrestling is always the appetizer. It's always a good way to kick off the show, or it's always good in the middle of the card. I've always loved tag team wrestling. It's kind of a shame to see tag team wrestling get buried like it has been over the past couple of a whole year just about by WWE. It's really a shame. In TNA, they got a strong. I believe they have a very strong tag division, which they don't really have that many tag teams, but they still find a way to feature their tag teams on television and on pay-per-view. But WWE, they just having the tag team championships barely exist. And I'm glad they actually finally, even though it's not the best way to put them back on pay-per-view on the filler over the limit pay-per-view, but it's still a pay-per-view and it's still a way to get the tag team championships back on pay-per-view and television. It's really good. But anyway, I mean, there's so many things that we can do with their tag team division. They just refuse to do it. They could take guys that they're not really using right now. They're not really getting a push right now. Put those guys together and make you a tag team and revolve that tag division around those guys that you're not using. Young guys at that. It's a way to get those guys really known and over with the WWE audience. Guys like a Percy Watson who desperately needs that type of rub. A Mason Ryan, a guy that WWE tried to get over the first time but it didn't work, could definitely rub off that tag division and get known and show what he has. I mean, WWE could really use that tag division in so many ways, but they refuse to do it. It is really frustrating to see that happen. It's really frustrating to see that happen. Tag team wrestling is the way to lead to a big superstar. A lot of superstars have been made by tag teams. You look at you look back, you see Shawn Michaels from the Rockers. You see the Miz from the Miz and Morrison. You know, you look back, Jeff Hardy from the Hardy Boys, Edge and Christian. You look back, there's so many tag teams that the guys became on to go become big stars in your company that we. So many of them. But WWE refuses to do that anymore. I would love to see a Percy Watson on SmackDown with the tag team title with Santino. I would love to see a Mason Ryan Alex Riley tag team. I would love to see these guys get a chance to show the world what they can do instead of NXT where nobody watches NXT. I watch NXT, but that doesn't mean a lot of other people do, which is really a shame. It's bad. But anyway, I believe WWE can definitely use that tag division in so many ways. It's just a shame. Anyway, this video basically was about the tag division, which I feel like WWE has not really tried to make any new tag teams with them. You know, they just haven't. They haven't tried anything with tag division. It's like tag division is just there to be there. And I'm glad it was the truth and Kofi won the belts that maybe that's what the WWE wanted. Two guys that's over with the fans to carry the tag strap. Maybe that's what they wanted. I mean, because it wasn't like Primo and Epico were over with the fans. I mean, they didn't get any really a reaction from the fans. So I'm guessing WWE wanted guys that was actually over with the crowd and gave them the belt, which was a smart move. If that's any way to get the tag team champions back on television, I'm good with that. But anyway, just talking about giving my thoughts on the tag division right now in WWE, it really was sucking But now it seems like they're trying to recounter, recounter, and react their mistakes. That's what it seems like they're trying to do. And I'm glad they're trying. I'm glad they're doing it. And I'm glad they're seeing a mistake what they can do with that tag division. I really am. Anyway, this is it for this video. I don't like taking videos too long. At least 10, good 13 minutes in the video. I'm at my stopping point now. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Please watch this video. Comment, like, subscribe down below. Comment, like down below. Subscribe up top. Click that subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel. A lot of big things coming up for the team. My channel. Make sure you stick around for it. Got a brand new show coming up pretty soon. I'm going to talk about everything. So make sure you stick around for it. Got a lot of things coming up. Subscribe up top. Like this video. Comment down below. I'll see you guys later.